This is shockingly bad.
Right, I'm very stressed and a little bit angry. Hello, and this is part 4. This one sees us in Tangier, across into Spain, back to the Costa Blanca in Spain where we live and where I'm filming this now. And then we'll just do a summary. I was going to say quick summary, but it'll be a summary of our taster tour of Morocco in a Toyota truck in February. And yes, I know I have a brolly growing out of my head. How does this keep happening? The other day when we were coming on this road to get here, there were 3 lads just standing in the outside lane on their phones, just standing around chatting in the fast lane. Just back a bit further from here, on the left-hand side, we've passed Rabat Airport, which looks like it's really easy to get to from this side. With lots of guards, military presence. Obviously doing a lot of sweeping for the royal guest that's about to turn up. Sure if we were just passing a race course, but
we've got an old Mustang. This is obviously the entourage behind us. This is a Mercedes. It's not that old. And then there's a 1960s. Oh no, it is an old Mercedes. There must be the royal family.
Where's that going to go? Off here?
They're going down there. Look, it's a classic Mercedes.
Yeah.
A 64 Mustang Fastback and a Rolls Royce.
Well, Adam's description was very good. We're off to Tangier.
Keep right to merge onto A5.
Still not going to get them. Just stopped for fuel. There are ticket offices here for the ferries. We saw this when we were travelling down through Spain. We bought our tickets at the terminal with an open-ended. Unfortunately, they got the details of the truck wrong, put it down as an Auris, and they got the registration number a little bit wrong. So I messaged them yesterday with their contact option on the website, and it was brilliant. It worked really well. I've changed the details of the vehicle and managed to book us on a ferry for tomorrow morning, Thursday the 19th of February at 8 o'clock in the morning from Tangier to Tarifa, which is the first crossing in the morning. So I'm hoping that goes okay. A lady I bumped into in the souk in Essaouira said that a lot of ferries had been cancelled recently due to bad weather. When you look at the website, it seems that the early morning ones are more successful. So they've given us an e-ticket to cross tomorrow morning. Right, we're just stretching our legs because we're not doing badly for time. We don't want to get to Tangier too early. I mean, all the places we've been to have been good if we have arrived earlier. They've allowed us to check in. Obviously, you don't want to take the mickey. So it's quite nice to have a little leg stretch. We walk and walk and walk when we're in the cities. Just walk everywhere. And then suddenly you're in the car. And you're just sitting down for ages. We went into a Carrefour supermarket this morning because Adam quite liked the bottle of wine that he'd bought the other day, and we'd seen on the website that they did have an alcohol section, but unfortunately it's closed because of Ramadan. So some shops and cafes are still open, but obviously it's coming up to the point. On the website it said Ramadan should have already started by now, but a young lad in the hotel who'd just been in Rabat said it's going to start on Thursday the 19th, which is actually the day we leave Morocco. We do respect their customs and culture. It's just been nice for Adam because he liked that wine and he was also going to take some back for a friend. So, yeah, sorry if you are that friend. I'm afraid you're not going to get a bottle of Moroccan wine. Adam can tell you about it if you like. The drivers of those vehicles behind us have just got out with their teapots and their glasses that they have their mint tea in. It doesn't often happen that there's a queue for the gents and there isn't an even longer one for the ladies, but it's just happened at the service station. The coach has pulled up full of guys and all piled into the toilets, and Adam couldn't even get a chance to use the gents' toilet, so he's back in the truck with his legs crossed, which isn't easy when you're driving. But a load of men were using the ladies, and ladies were trying to get in as well, and the cleaning lady, and there's always a cleaning lady at the toilet, I looked at her and she looked at me and she said something in Arabic, but I couldn't understand it, but we kind of shook our heads and smiled, and then I said les hommes, meaning the men in French, and we just had a laugh. Says the boy from Nottingham, and they say laugh in Nottingham, by the way. Says the girl from Yorkshire. Oh, and there's the sea.
Going along 70 miles an hour. Dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Oh, the motorists, never mind confusing. I don't worry about confusing it. God.
There's no helping these people. You just don't want to be behind them when one of their mattresses breaks free. Straight into a pothole.
In about 1 mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
That's fairly normal. Somebody overtakes you and then disappears into a side street. Oopsie daisy. Thank you.
Why the fuck has he pulled onto the fucking road and stopped? Why not just stay doing a U-turn now?
That didn't even get caught, but there was a van coming into the side of us.
Park your car. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
I think we've got to walk on that fucking hill there.
Oh.
How's that happened?
Use the roundabout to make a U-turn, then prepare to park your car.
Where?
You will need to walk to your destination from there.
For fuck's sake.
The same problem that we've had pretty much every time, I think, where we can't find our accommodation. We were told there was free parking included. As we got closer, it said you have to park, which we've done just down there, 60 dirham an hour. And we're walking to where we think our accommodation is. We did message the property this morning and said, can you send us a location pin and tell us how we park? We've not heard from them. The ferry port's literally over there, so we're so close for the morning. Oh my gosh, ew, this is squidgy and wet. Anyway, let's keep going. It's the adventure, isn't it? Again, the journey. It's just at times like this You feel like you're never ever going to find where you're staying. Well, as usual, the sat-nav took us absolutely nowhere near where our accommodation is. We got lost in the souks. Guy offered to show us where we were staying and did the usual trick of weaving us around narrow streets of the souk and then said, okay, it's down there. Just swept his arm and then asked for some money. And we obviously said no. Take us to the hotel and we'll give you some money. Anyway, lots of other people offered to help, and we just found a really nice guy who, we showed him a picture of the apartments and we knew that it wasn't in the souk. It's much more modern. Anyway, he said, no, it's down there, down on the front. Anyway, we're route marching because our car's back there, and apparently the guy said there is underground parking where we're going. There's a McDonald's, there's kind of, presumably some kind of shopping complex or something, and you park underneath it. So we still haven't heard from the person we're supposed to be staying with, which is a shame because we've just...
Didn't help.
Well, he might have given us a pin or at least directions to say.
I thought you got a pin.
No, I asked for a pin, we never got one. Well, we're having a tour of Tangier that we weren't expecting at this time of the day. You know, you just want to check in, get your cases sorted, and then do the exploring bit. But it's turned out we've had an unexpected tour of the souk, which is quite hilly. I've got this big heavy backpack on. Our cases are right back there, so we'll walk back when we find out where we are. We'll have to walk back and then drive the truck to where we can park. It's the adventure of getting there, isn't it, Adam? That's what you always say. I think
This is shockingly bad.
yeah.
This is a whole nother level.
I mean,
Oh, and we should know by now. We should know better.
Marrakesh was challenging, but we thought this was going to be easy. We thought we could just park. We thought we had it all sussed here, and we chose somewhere with parking. And the guy at the car park, his sign says 40 dirham. First he says 24 hours, and oh, that's cheap. Then suddenly it's 40 per hour. Then it goes up to 60. And at the point we walked off and left the truck, it's 50 dirham an hour. Goodness knows what he's going to ask for. Right, it could be an argument, and there's a barrier, so we won't be able to get out
Just call the police.
without his permission.
Across the road.
Oh, good luck with that.
Why?
Well, the police could probably side with him.
Why would they?
I don't know.
He's ripping us off. Why would the police side with someone ripping us off? They wouldn't do that.
Did you get a piece of paper? The
In the
slip?
front of the car.
Okay. We've got something with a time on it, I think. Anyway, I can see that route thing. It still keeps saying we're here, but we're not.
Right.
Oh, wow. What a goose chase. What a goose chase. We don't even know if we're here yet, but a million people have tried to help us. This does look like the photos on the booking.com website. I can't see anything here that says City Bleu. But supposedly this is it. Yes, it says it inside. Are we actually here?
Ridiculous. We didn't make more effort to get that right.
Well, it's not for want of trying. That was ridiculous. We followed the sat-nav, which historically takes us absolutely nowhere near where we're meant to be. And of course it did it again. 3D pictures, I don't know if it's picking up the fact they're 3D. This is our apartment in Tangier. Oh, that poor lady. We did say that our car is parked miles away, but the ladies on reception who spoke English insisted that she would show us the underground car park and then walk back to where our car was. Hairdryer, yes.
عشان عمشينيش
ساعة تدور عليك تقريبا
اه
ونقول الأولى لا ونقول الثاني
صح
تدور عليك تقريبا.
شكرا الله يسهلك
Ah, okay. A lot less. And it took forever to walk back. And she was a very nice lady, but she only spoke Arabic, so it was all down to kind of body language and smiles and nods and things. Adam luckily has got his own wine that he's been buying when he can at supermarkets, or a supermarket, so he'll be cracking that open. Oh, a kettle. I can have a boiled water. It's so exciting. Oh, and there's the wine. There is the wine. The wine. Not the soup. We had done the soup by mistake when we were lost. And it's lovely. I don't think we're going to get in there tonight. I want to do a video because my phone isn't bright enough. This is a vegan tagine with a salad. This is Adam. This is a wall with the map of Tangier, which, to be honest, going on how dreadful the sat-nav was, we probably should have just followed this. And we are in a cafe that I can't remember the name of, but I'll put it on Alma. Oh yes, Alma Cafe and Coffee or something like that. And very, very nice waiter who's from Casablanca and says it's crazy in Casablanca, but he misses it and he will be going back there again sometime. Leaving Tangier, heading to the ferry terminal, which is just over there somewhere. Right, I'm very stressed and a little bit angry because I've got this piece of paper that we were given when we arrived, because Adam has some handcuffs that he has on the back of the Hilux as a joke. The Guardia Civil in Spain have stopped outside the house and asked us about them before, and of course customs here when we arrived in Morocco didn't like them, so they made us take them off, and now I've got to try and find somebody to help me get them back. Good luck. Okay, well unfortunately I haven't got the handcuffs. I got pointed around and around a building and through a gate and then into an office where I sat waiting with two very nice ladies who were explaining that their internet was down. The lady trying to help was getting up and opening key boxes, but no joy, and time was just ticking and ticking, so in the end their computers obviously weren't working, so I just left. And now we've done passport control. We've already done one passport control, we've now done a second one, and now we're in a queue waiting for the x-ray machine, but no one's with it at the moment, and our ferry is due to leave in 45 minutes. Let's hope it does. Well, we're on the ferry, due to set off very soon. It's very different to the first one we had, which was quite almost like a bus. The first one, just rows of seats facing each other. This one's a little bit, possibly an older one, but it just feels a bit more relaxing. And the other thing is, and hopefully this is a good sign, there are no sick bags put out, whereas when we got on the last one they were hanging on the back of every seat, and there were like piles, excuse the word, of sick bags all over the ship. So hopefully that's a good sign. We've arrived in Tarifa. That was a much better crossing. Oh, so much different. Managed to do some doodling, play solitaire on my phone. I don't think anyone was unwell on this one.
Strange how it seems much warmer here.
Say again?
Strange how it seems much warmer.
Yeah, it does seem warmer. And now for some observations, but not criticisms, of our experience in Morocco. When you order food and drink in a restaurant or cafe in Morocco, it all arrives at the same time. So your drink and your food arrives at the same time. However, here in Spain, when you arrive, the first thing they say is, what would you like to drink?
Cheers.
Cheers. And then you order your food. Right, so the words are... Wait, we've got to get to the Greece, is it?
Taste the
Taste a tour of Morocco in a Toyota truck.
That's one set, one take.
Am I in?
Everyone just
What
kind
are
of
we gonna
bunch
do?
in. We're going to
say
say...
it. We haven't got to do anything.
No. Well, shall we say 1, 2, 3?
Oh, we do jazz hands and stuff.
Yeah,
You
because
need to
you
get
two
your own
look very
YouTube
good
channel.
there, so I'm going to go down here.
Shall I get that?
Okay, yeah. Right, ready? So
Counts down.
we'll have a few goes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Taste a tour of Morocco in a Toyota truck. We're never going to be able to do it
That is
again.
really good.
That's it now.
First
I
time.
know.
It's
Just
recorded
record it all.
now.
Just do it so you want.
Okay.
Observations, not criticisms, of our taster tour of Morocco in a Toyota truck. Oh, yeah. Salud.
What are you pretending to be? YouTuber. They always have a drink with nothing in it.
Our drinks have got something in them.
Water.
Water, disgusting. Right, that's one point actually. I know we've referred to this in the video already, but in Morocco, because of their beliefs, it's not easy to get alcohol everywhere. Adam will just elaborate briefly, because we've done it in the video already.
Yeah, I mean, you're on holiday, so obviously most people will consider having a drink at some point. It's difficult, it's available in hotels, posher end. Yep, we didn't do posher end hotels, mostly self-catering, so it wasn't easily accessible. Supermarkets do have it, but you got to find a supermarket, private door around the back to get it. What you can do though is take it with you, which we didn't do.
Yeah, you took a couple of those cartons from
we
the...
went for Christmas to England.
I think you took some cartons of wine from the local
Okay.
Spanish supermarket.
So yeah, they don't stop you bringing it into the country through customs, it's not an issue. So just take some with you, it's easier. I did drink a lot less than I would do normally on holiday because it wasn't available, which was a good thing. So yeah, one consideration, but you can overcome it.
Okay. We've covered a lot of things. Obviously the driving there. We're not criticising because it's the way it is there. The traffic flows. Somehow it flows. Obviously being British, we're quite rule driven, and I think the rules are probably a little bit more relaxed.
But we live in Spain, so we're used to it.
We are
But
used to it.
it's more liberal than it is in Spain.
Yeah.
They're literally coming down the wrong side of the road at you on a scooter, even in a car. It's not unusual, but you get used to it.
And we saw surprisingly few accidents. I think the ones we saw were sort of larger lorries that had tipped over or left the road, but
There's not many
small,
cars.
small incidents, there just weren't any, which is amazing. So I think they're quite good drivers actually at the end of the day. They fit in. Oh, I liked the coffee there. I find that coffee here in Spain can be quite bitter, and I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I did like the coffee in Morocco. What did you think?
Coffee.
Well, you're more
No
of a-
comment.
No,
No comment.
Adam is more of a coffee connoisseur than me.
No comment.
No comment.
It was fine. I've only got a couple of things to say about Morocco.
Okay.
This is all
Yeah, I don't
trivial.
want to, yeah, of course, we don't want to repeat
I mean, you're not going to
this.
not go to Morocco because of the coffee, are you?
No.
Right, it's irrelevant.
One thing I remembered afterwards was that
Right.
I don't know what it was, in Marrakesh I was quite asthmatic, and
You're allergic to camels.
I am allergic to
You
camels, but unless
Don't
there's
get
a
a camel.
camel sleeping in the bed with us, I don't know what it was. It might have just been a coincidence. It's quite dusty in Marrakesh. But yeah, I just struggled a bit for a few days, and then once we'd left Marrakesh, my breathing returned to normal. So
Wow, don't go to Morocco. It's too dangerous. Can't drink the coffee, and you might get a cough. Coffee.
Did you feel safe in Morocco?
Yes,
Yeah, me too.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think it feels like a safe
Not an issue.
country. So we won't dwell on that one.
Fine.
Right, you said you had some things you wanted
Not
to
really.
say.
We got scammed once. The big scam word. I've got a couple of things. But we got scammed once, which was annoying. It cost us €2. Got it. And it was a typical "I'll show you where the hotel is" scenario. Takes us on a wild goose chase around the old town for about 10 minutes, and then he ends on, "Oh, it's just there." By which point, I knew it wasn't going to be there, but I just wanted to get rid of him. And he just wandered off. Only a young lad, wandered off. He wanted a lot more money. He was really fed up when I gave him €2, but I knew it was going wrong. So just be careful on that. So my 2 points about going to Morocco: don't go when we went too early. You need to go a little bit later.
That's February.
The ferry was more than I expected at €440. I was expected to be about 200 to return, but that's my naivety. I just thought it wasn't that far for that amount of money to that place. I was expecting less. And the other thing is, I've forgotten.
Don't worry, we'll come back to it. That's the beauty of editing. Okay, I'm looking through my notes and I'm just thinking, obviously another thing in February when we were travelling was Ramadan. Ramadan started just as we were leaving. I don't know how much of a difference that would have made. Certain things, not really, because we were there at the very beginning of Ramadan. A couple of places were closed during the day, but as a tourist, but
they accommodate.
Yeah, and you have to obviously be respectful because it's very difficult for them. It's a challenge for them. So, but yeah, that's something to consider. And mumble.
You've covered the currency.
We've covered the currency.
Let's wait till it's not so windy.
And I don't have a lamppost coming out the top of my head.
We went to a cash point machine in Essaouira and put in to take out 200 dirham, and the service fee was going to be 35 dirham. So then we put in to take out 2,000 dirham, and the service fee was still 35 dirham. So if your budget allows, it makes sense to take out more and pay the same service fee, in our experience.
In certain places there were lots of wild dogs hanging around, but they didn't seem to be bothering us. So it can be quite disturbing to see it at first, but you get used to it and they don't bother you. Just in case you have a fear of dogs or you're allergic to them like me. I'm going to cut that bit out. Adam, what was your favourite place?
I thought you were going to say what was the other point? I can't remember.
Oh no, you don't have to worry about remembering that.
It was all good. I don't really have a... I mean, obviously the weather was off-putting wherever we went and it was horrible weather. But no, I don't really have a favourite place. Chefchaouen was nice because of the beach.
No,
Essaouira, sorry. It was nice because of the beach and the horse riding thing. But it was all good. Oh, I remembered the point. That it was all good, right? Definitely. So don't worry about it. You've got to go and see the country, so you're going to travel around. So I don't need a favourite place. I went to Morocco, it was all good. Can't answer that, I'm sorry. But my point was, I've forgotten again.
Right, shall I say my favourite? And actually, I'm going to cheat. I've got 3 for different
You can't
reasons.
have 3
I
favourite.
know. I mean, ultimately, from that trip, there is one that sticks in my mind. Great memories of. So Marrakesh, purely because it's Marrakesh and it's crazy, it's interesting, it's different, and there's a buzz in Marrakesh. Essaouira, because it's very tranquil, it's like a completely different place.
Well, you went to 4 places.
Beach,
Three of them
no,
your favourite.
No, that's another point. We'll come back to that in a minute. Essaouira, very beach vibey, very relaxed. But the place that I really knew nothing about, and the one that I took most videos and photos of, was Rabat, which is the capital city. I really
that's
liked
probably
it.
because we had more time there, maybe. So we went and did a few more touristy things that we didn't necessarily do if we were there for one night, for instance, I suppose.
No.
I mean, we went round a temple. That was it, wasn't it?
No, I just liked the feel of Rabat.
Oh, okay.
I
Well, it was a lot
liked
cleaner, I suppose, because it's the capital, and that was a bit weird.
But you just touched on, we didn't do everywhere. We didn't do, oh my goodness. Well, we didn't go to, I should have written these down because I know these names.
Doesn't matter, we didn't go to loads of places.
We didn't go everywhere. We didn't go to Ouarzazate. We didn't go and we didn't do the safari thing. We potentially could have taken the truck there, although we might have filled the filters up with sand. That's a bit of a tongue twister. But what's the other place? And oh my god!
There's loads of places we could have
The
gone.
other place.
This is about where we
Further
went.
south begins with A.
Oh.
Oy, 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 oy. Anyway, we didn't go there, and apparently that's very nice. But we have time constraints. We have things that we need to do. We had family to visit in the UK. The reason we went in February is because our Airbnb isn't open at that point. So
you're saying go for longer, basically?
If we had gone for longer, we would have maybe gone further south. We might have looked at the Sahara area.
Gone to South of Africa.
Yeah, I mean that's a complete.
We just took a taster trip to Morocco.
Well, yeah, taste
Within a
Tour of Morocco.
certain radius of mileage.
Exactly, and we
You
always
do more, do less, absolutely.
Yeah, we didn't even start out thinking we had time to do Ouarzazate and the south. So that's it. The bits we did, I think, all left a mark. All enjoyable, like Adam said. So I would.
Oh, I've forgotten again. So next time I say I remembered, you need to let me say something. Because that's the 4th time. But
Okay.
I've forgotten again, so carry on.
What will jolt your memory?
No, nothing will. Carry on.
I think that's it. A big heavy poo lorry is coming by. Let's just wait for that to go past.
I remember. Right. The biggest issue, the biggest frustration and annoyance and tiring event was trying to locate the accommodation. Sometimes it was absolutely horrendous and extremely stressful, especially in Marrakesh.
We don't have a built-in sat-nav in the truck, but we were using my phone with Apple Maps and Google Maps, and pretty much every single time the sat-nav took us to somewhere completely different to our accommodation.
But so what I would suggest, which we didn't do, and we kept not doing it, which was ridiculous, is make sure you clearly know exactly where you're going. So spend time studying maps, cross-referencing addresses, etc., etc.
So maybe a tip, not that it helped us, we tried not to book right in the centre and get ourselves embedded, but we kept doing it. And we're not good at research. And also I did try and contact the property a couple of times and say, like, we're on our way, can you send us a pin or tell us where we parked, tell us how to get to you, but they didn't always reply.
For instance, we followed the sat-nav into the middle of Marrakesh, we would have had to drive straight across the square in the truck to get to the accommodation. We thought we were there and it was a good half a mile away when we abandoned the vehicle through frustration, because those roads are tiny and the truck is enormous and everyone's trying to overtake you, undertake you, getting really annoyed with us. So my biggest thing from the whole holiday is, if you're doing the accommodation stuff that we were doing, which was finding really unique, random, small places, double, treble check where it is before you get anywhere near it.
So that's something to bear in mind. It makes it good fun. It's all about the journey, as Adam says. But when you've got your heavy luggage and you're tired and you just want to check in, it kind of causes a few difficulties.
Thank you. And good night. I'm going.
And our road can be very quiet, but we seem to have picked the busiest time of the day to record this, so I hope the sound has worked. Finally, we'd like to thank you for watching.
Thank you for
Let me
watching.
get my leg back in.
If you have watched, please like,
Well, if you have watched, you're
subscribe.
watching it now,
Please like.
and subscribe.
If you like, no, what's he saying?
Uh,
If you didn't, even if you didn't like it,
Oh yeah, the guy we follow.
please.
Guy we follow
I'm going.
says, no, hang on, we need to do this properly. Let's just wait for the poo lorry to go first. Okay, thank you for watching.
For watching. Please like, subscribe. What's the other?
Comment.
Comment. If you like this video, please like, and even if you didn't like it, like. Cheers. It's water.
Cheers. Ready?
Take two.
Yeah. Maybe everyone, as long as you think you're going to be in, then you are.
Right.
Ready?
Okay, so you could think yourself in it. So
One.
I could be over here as long as I think I'm in it.
1, 2, 3.
Taste a tour of Morocco in a Toyota Truck.
I don't think so.
Isn't it me?
I think take two.